We're visiting with Bob Flach from the Cheyenne River Saddle Club Rodeo, which is coming up soon in Harvey. And good afternoon, Bob. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing great. And tell us about the big rodeo this year.
Well, the rodeo is about 2 weeks away. It's the 5th and the 6th of June. And hopefully, if the sun shines, we'll have a great weekend. We've always been going to tax the farmers for rain on that weekend, but we're hoping the sun shines so we don't have to do that. We're gonna start off on Saturday the 5th at 2 o'clock in the afternoon by having slack time. And slack time is an overrun of cowboys. There's only so many cowboys that can be taken into the performance or the main event, and then the extras go into what we call slack time, and that'll start at 2 o'clock, and that will have barrel racers and probably some goat tires. It's going to have lots of team ropers and things like that. Normally there won't be any rough stock, and rough stock is the bulls and the saddle broncs and stuff. They will all be in the performance, but that'll start at 2 o'clock. The concession stand, which is a wonderful place to eat, will open at noon, and the beer gardens will open at noon. Then after slack time, there normally will be a break, and at 7 o'clock on Saturday night we will have our main performance. And that's going to have a whole slate, full slate of rodeo events. We're going to have the team roping, and we're going to have the barrel racing, but we're also going to have bull riding. We're going to have bareback riding. We're going to have saddle bronc riding, all of that stuff. Calf ropers, and there's really some good cowboys in the area, and should be lots and lots of fun. One thing about an outdoor rodeo is that you're much closer to the events and to the action than you are in a civic center or somewhere else, so you get right up front. When that cowboy hits the ground, you hear him hit the ground, and when he grunts, you hear him grunt. So it's a lot of fun. After the main performance, then on Saturday night, we're going to have our Party in the Dirt, which we've had for several years. This year we're going to put a little twist in it. We're going to have Howling Horse Productions, Kent Updahl, and is going to set up out there, and we're going to rock and roll for a few hours after the performance. So that'll pretty much take care of Saturday. But if you like horses, if you like rodeo and that type of thing, you can come at 2 o'clock, pay the ticket price at 2 o'clock, which is $8 for adults and $5 for kids, and virtually sit there from 2 o'clock until 9 o'clock at night and do nothing but watch rodeo and have a good time. The Party in the Dirt is open to the public. There is no age limits. It's open to everyone, and it is free of cost. The beer gardens will be open. The concession stand will be open. We'll probably have fire going, and Howling Horse Productions will be playing the music, so it's really going to be a lot of fun. Then that'll take care of Saturday. Then on Sunday morning, we're adding a new thing. We are going to have what is called Cowboy Church, and I think Cowboy Reverend Pastor Westerhold is going to conduct this service, and we will have a church service right out in the bleachers, and it too is very well open to the public. Come on out and see what a Cowboy Church is all about. Many of the cowboys are workers, the saddle club workers, so on and so forth, are tied up on Sunday. We can't get away. We can't go to church services. And as in many cowboy and western events, we are going to put on a church service for those who can't attend a church of their choice. It'll be Cowboy Church. Will be the church of their choice. And once again, that is open to the public. At noon, the concession stand will be open. So after you get done with church, you could walk over to the concession stand and have something to eat, and then you can settle down for a 2 o'clock performance. For the second performance, should run from 2 to about 4:30, and that's going to conclude our weekend, Rick.
All right, now this has been going on for the past, well, this will be the 16th rodeo, correct?
This is the 16th rodeo. The rodeo actually started way back when Marge Gross was working at the chamber, and Marge Gross and Dan Goldaddy and I were approached by Mossbruckers from Mandan to put on a rodeo. They set up all portable panels and all that kind of stuff, and we put on a rodeo. Then in I believe it was '95, the chamber decided not to put on the rodeo anymore, and that's when the Cheyenne River Saddle Club started. And we have been putting on rodeos through the Saddle Club ever since then.
Now, how many members of the Saddle Club right now?
There's about 30 to 35 members, probably about between 10 and 15 families. The Saddle Club, we are recruiting people to be in our Saddle Club. As in many other organizations, we're running short on people. And people are getting older, people move away, so on and so forth. Membership for the Saddle Club is $35 for a year for a family, and I think it's like $20 for a single. You get to use the arena, you get to use the facilities. If you're a horse person, if you're not a horse person, we have a meeting once a month, and you get to be with us, and we're pretty cool people.
Absolutely. Now, I would suspect too the performers, the cowboys who come here, have been here many times, and Harvey and the Cheyenne River Saddle Club Rodeo well respected.
Very well respected. You know, we started back in '95. We ran around. You know, you talk about a town that contributes and wants to see things happen. You just have to give these people a reason why. And we ran around in '95 and got donations from the city business people, and we raised over $10,000, and we put up the basic arena as it is now. And then every year we've taken profits and we've done something a little bit different, added more of this and added more of that until we've got the present arena. We've hauled truckload after truckload of sand into our arena, so it really takes moisture. The operating gates, all of that stuff is top notch for an outdoor arena.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing we could do that would make it better would be to put a roof over it.
But an outdoor rodeo is a beautiful facility, and like you said before, you're right up close and personal.
Oh, it's fun. Yeah, it's really fun. Yeah, if you have not been to an outdoor rodeo, if you haven't sat next to the fence, you don't realize how much fun it is until that happens.
All right, Bob, again, the dates are?
The dates are Saturday, June the 5th, and slack time is going to start at 2, and the main performance is at 7. And then we're going to have, after the performance, we're going to have Hauling Horse come in and play a bunch of music for us. We're going to have church the following day, the 6th, on Sunday at 11 o'clock. And then the main performance on Sunday is going to be at 2 o'clock.
All right. Anything else you'd like to add to this?
We put this rodeo on for the people of Harvey and the surrounding area, and we would sure like to have you come out and enjoy it.
All right. Bob, thank you for your time.
Thank you.